That's Dwayne Woods with Living on Top. And of course, Dwayne Woods is coming to Rocky Mount, North Carolina / Torber, North Carolina on December the 4th, 2010. It's the Let Go, Release, and Live Countdown featuring Dwayne Woods. And of course, my guest today, Valerie Woodard. All time, you are the one God, quote unquote, right here, known in Rocky Mount, and the divine anointed and the gospel trumpeteers. And I'm so honored to have her sitting in the studio with me live and all the way from Wilson, North Carolina. Is that correct?
That's home now.
That's
yes.
home now. Wilson,
yes.
North Carolina. By way of Wilson, North Carolina, is Sister Valerie Woodard. And God bless you. Thank you for coming out, spending your time with me today. I really appreciate it. How have you been doing?
I'm doing well, and I just want to say, Partis, thank you so much for having me. It is indeed an honor to just be here and to know that people are being touched by the music that God has written through me, and I'm just excited to be here.
That's wonderful. I'm excited to have you. We're going to just go ahead. We're going to jump right into this thing. I know people are excited to get to know you and better and more, and just know how they can just keep pulling on that gift that God has bestowed in you and what he's doing through you and all that good stuff. So you want to go ahead and tell people, how did you get started in the singing career or industry? When you got started, when was it, how long it's been, and how long you've been doing it?
Well, Relationship is the title of the first CD, and You Are the One God is a track from that CD, and that was produced in 2006, believe it or not. But I started singing when I was about 11 years old in a community that I lived in my home of Hampton, Virginia, and I just developed a love for writing music, plays, poetry, short stories, songs, whatever I could get my hands on. And then as I grew older and came to know and love God through a dear friend of mine, it just was second nature for me to write about the God that loved me and served me and delivered me. So
yes.
I can't help myself.
I know, right? Sometimes you just can't help yourself. I know we were talking off the mic earlier, and we're just talking about the love of God and how he's so awesome and the things he's doing in everybody's lives around here. And you know, if somebody is in the beginning stages, I don't know if this, I don't want to be jumping, but if somebody's in the beginning stages of their career, what advice would you give them as far as getting started? I mean, what steps did you take? Were you hesitant to get started? Was it something you didn't hesitate to do? You kind of just jumped right in there?
Well, you know, that's a yes and a no. Did I jump right in there? As I said, I've always wanted to write and to sing, and it became a desire to do it, I guess, on a larger scale, the more that I developed a relationship with God, because the more that I came to know him and the more he delivered me from everything that it is that I was going through in my life, I couldn't help but want to tell someone about it. And one way for me to do that was to write it down. And I was always singing, and family, friends, especially my grandmother, who's passed some years ago, would always call on me to sing. And there was a feeling that came over me that overwhelmed me. But the thing about this life in music, God is elevating me. I would admonish anybody, let God elevate you. Let him do what it is that he wants to do with your life. I have never sought after anyone and said, can I come and sing? Can I do this? Will you put me on? Allow God to do that. Promotion comes from him, because even within this world of religion and church and all of that, you know, we still got to pull all of that stuff off sometimes and just go into that relationship with him. Do what he wants you to do, what he calls you to do. And don't be so quick to be famous. Don't be so quick to be called out, to be the chosen one. Because a lot of the ones you see, if you knew their testimony, you know, when you talk to musicians and the like, and they tell you some of the things that they experience and things that they go through, there's a lot that's not God that's going on out there. And you can easily get caught up.
What I want you to do is I want to play this Joy. I want to play this song. So can you just give us a little bit about is it Joy?
This Joy.
This Joy. Okay.
This Joy.
I want to make sure I get it right here, but kind of tell us a little bit about that. I'm gonna prepare to get ready to play that for the listeners.
Well, I tell you, this is the one song that I did not write, but it is a song that I enjoy, and it comes from the word that just says, you know, I will bless the Lord at all times, and his praise shall continually be in my mouth. David being one of my favorite,
Yes.
you know.
Yes.
And it was written by Sandra Adams at the time. She and Derek Adams were Smarter Entertainment, and that was her song. And I heard it and I loved it, and so it just became
your baby, so to speak.
Yes.
You heard it here, right here first. I know that they playing it all over, but you heard it right here first on the Gospel Flavors Show on the Promise 107.3. If you're just tuning in the studio is Valerie Woodard. Valerie Woodard is going to be a special guest at the Let Go, Release, and Live Countdown 2010 featuring Dwayne Woods. If you get your tickets right now, $15 in advance donation. We got an awesome lineup for you. I'm trying to tell you, it's going to be spectacular. Something like you've never seen before. This is an awesome combination because you got Dwayne Woods, Valerie Woodard, you got Divine Anointing, and the Gospel Trumpeters. I mean, you got all of that and some in one location, and it's only a $15 donation. Go ahead, pick up your tickets. Here is This Joy right here on the Promise 107.3.